also I need to show that I'm a pillow girl, so I love pillows. And as you can see, kind of the scheme of my quilt here, I'm looking at these for kind of an idea of making pillows, because I like to do stuff like that every once in a while. And the inspiration for these pillows, whoever made them, not really sure who, but got them from seed packets. In case you can't see that, I don't know. But befores, afters. So, finding the fabric for these might be very interesting to search for that and come up with a couple of different styled pillows for maybe a spring theme going on. There's my little Sophia in the corner. I gotta bring her out. My daughter, when I was in the hospital, stuck her back there. So now it's hard for me to get there. But I will be making videos on my little reborn sweetums back there. My Sophia, don't mind the gross walls. I live in an apartment and I hate it. I hate apartment living. I hate any kind of thing that costs a lot of money, though. So yeah, that's stuff that I really like in the Home and Gardens TV magazine. And that was their June 2015 issue that I'm looking at, because I am just loving some of the styles of pictures, and I have lots of ideas. I always gain a lot of ideas looking through their commercial, or their, whatever you want to call it, Shutterfly and stuff like that. Their magazines and their ads I love, because I get ideas for color. And this, also looking through these magazines, anybody who's on IMVU can give you a great idea on color scheme, deving items, things that people are looking into at the moment. Like, that would be me clutching my food, because I'm a foodaholic. I love food, unfortunately. But then again, who doesn't, right? I won't tell anybody. But yeah, I love looking through magazines, and I thought maybe this would be a good idea for anyone. I was like, oh wow, I'll try that sometime. But for anybody who gets stuck on creative things to do in your home, for like crafting, organization, even clothing, picking out stuff for your home, office, gotta love it. Or even on, as I said, IMVU style. I try not to do much copying from other people, but as we all know, that can get very hard to do. Now that dress right there, I'm going to tell you, I know a lot of people who would love this kind of style. But me, it's just too, I don't know what you're not. I mean, is it retro? I would wear something like that, maybe going to an art fair or a museum. But yeah, like for whimsy, I would do something like this. Now, I'm doing planner, and the planner, if you guys are ever involved in any planners, I got the Happy Planner, and it works really well, though I've already have it packed, like to the hilt. I probably have to rearrange things in there. But taking pictures of these kind of things, the joys of summer, making them into a sticker or gluing them is a really good idea in your planners, or pictures for your walls. You could snap something like this and you can blow it up and frame it. And I'm loving the pillows in here, because I am a pillow girl, and I'm wishing I had this seat. Hold my weight. I'm always worried if I could be 5 pounds, and I would worry that would crash and burn. I'd be on the ground with those pillows and probably squish those bananas. But yeah. Oh, that's your puppy. Oh, I can show you. Look at this. Look at this. That is my wonderful kitty, Mark. My kitty is probably about 6 or 7 months old now. Is not to clod. So pray that I can get the money to do that, because he is a little fart. He's like a vicious little fart. But how bad is it, right? I love him. Yeah, I'm finding this kind of crazy. I know you people are like, oh my god, she's going to the magazine and talking about it. But like I said, bear with me. The colors of a lot of this for summertime. Easter coming up. Out in the garden. Oh yeah, Dove. They're good product, actually. But yeah, I'm going to probably be doing something like this every once in a while. I know it's not grand or professional, but doing something like this to give people ideas too. Plus also with my own DIYs and stuff like that. Freaking light. And one of these days I will hopefully become more professional with a camera, filming, talking, mainly. I use that product right there. They are a very good product. Oh, and if you can see it, darn light, I love the smell of these. Try to get that in there. I can't even tell what the name of that is on there, but I love the smell of those, the items. That makes my clothes smell wonderful. And if you don't have pets, and you don't have little kids and people that think these are like candy, you could put them in like potpourri and stuff. Oh, tip! I like the Tide. Tide works really well, but I like Oxy too. That works just as fine. Anything I can find cheap at a dollar store that is very similar in smell or cleaning. I actually did this today. Oh, the wonders of it. I had 3 gigantic totes and 2 small laundry baskets. And 17 bucks total to wash and dry them all at the laundromat. Well, that's for 3 people. Mainly me, my son, and then my sister adds her clothes in because she is on a very limited income also. And that's a good idea for the bathroom right there. It reminds me of chicken wire. Flip it over and you can put your chickens under it. Pretty cool. Also growing plants. Vines. Ivies. This case here. This thing. And in my bathroom, this probably wouldn't work so well because it's a tiny bathroom. And my little area thing, the little table thingy or whatever that I have toilet paper on and that stuff, it's right across from our toilet, right next to our bathtub. So that tells you how small that is in the bathroom. But that would get totally wet. And we'd be trying to wipe with wet toilet paper. Which would in and of itself be a chore. A gross chore. That's me in the kitchen. Slopping over. Oh, see, I like these colors. This month's magazine, the color scheme, even in their ads, all just fits together. The purples, the browns, the oranges, the reds. Yeah. And I know you guys are probably bored already about this, but I love mini wheats. That is very healthy. You eat the right portion, serving, or whatever. I like those colors. The blues, the greens. Oh. Now there you go. There's Whimsy. Hey, Whimsy. There you go. And I'm I'm eclectic. That's why, that's the name of me. Eclectic Sister. And that's because I find enjoyment in pinks and leathers. And, I mean, just everything. I love jewel-colored, shabby chic, and gypsy, and nature, and industrial. I mean, just art and everything. It all depends upon my mood at the time. That's very good. I like that right there. It's bright. It's happy. And I just love it. I do. I love all the ideas that I can find in a magazine. And I want to be blogging about them. Lawn. Wow. But I want to be blogging about encouraging people. I mean, I'm a very sarcastic person at times. You will hear me be very sarcastic if you join my blog. I love that, see. Even on IMVU, this kind of stuff, I just, like, KTY, I call her Katie, or him Katie, I'm not sure. Male, female, whichever. And codes. J-Dub, Perlu, there's a lot of Devers, if you are ever interested in IMVU. If you go on my Facebook, which maybe I'll link below, not really sure how to do any of that yet, because I'm technically, as my mother is, retarded. technically unknowledgeable upon how to do things on Facebook and YouTube uploading. I upload from my phone. It seems to be a very good site. You know, I mean, you can see very well. I'm saying way too many times. That's irritating me. Anyway, spring. YouTube, the phone here, the phone I have, it works really well. The picture is well, the sound is really good, so I decided to stick with that for doing videos instead of my cheap butt tablet over there. Excuse the gigantic messes here. This was from when I was in the hospital. This was my sick bed. Oh, the ass dresser needs replacing. I just might take everything out of there and put them in totes to put in my overpiled closet, which my family, my children and them, all felt the need to do. And I have a fan here because when I was in the hospital, after I came out of the hospital, sorry about that, I had to, I have stitches going down my stomach, and I needed to keep it dry, so after showers and stuff, I would lay on my bed and blow dry my belly. Yeah, so that's why that's there. And the medicine, or the Curad, or whatever you want to call that there, it was bandages. I have to put all this crap away. This is a binder. Ew, is that something under my nail? Oh, look at that. My nails are yellow from... I was eating a lobster egg roll. I love those things. And those are actually from the Dollar Tree store. You can get a lot of like one serving, and if you're ever on a diet, if you're ever on a diet, that would be great. Right now, that puppy right there, I threw him on the floor because my little Velcro, he is not neutered. So you can imagine what this little puppy here is for. He has attached himself. When he was a baby, he laid with this little puppy. It was like his mama. He would curl up with it and stay warm. And now it has turned into a love connection for my kitty until he is neutered. Because, yeah, he's going to need it. So anyway, I guess that concludes the magazine blabbing. The little, you could just barely see her in there under her owl blanket. She loves owls. My little reborn type doll. She's not actually a reborn. She is an Ashton Drake, but at the time, me and Whimsy, we could only afford her. And Whimsy has a Sophia too. We were like sharing her, kind of like going between that. But now we are getting actual reborns, and they're twins, 2 little girls. They're going to be mulatto looking, or Latino looking in skin tone, but they will be French Creole. And that is because French Creole is a part of the heritage in real life. And Enya will be mine, and Ella will be Whimsy's. And yeah, so I can't wait for those babies to be done and actually show up. They have been So far, the artist had a fire in her home. So, but we were told that Enya and Ella, which Ella is for Whimsy, are doing fine. I worried about any smoke damage. They're going to smell like smoke if they got soot on them or anything like that, because that is very hard to come out of anything, especially in a home fire. Oh, and over here, cracking, is that's for my little thing I set up for just a decoration, because Sophia's bassinet used to be here, and when I got back from the hospital, I have a daughter who apparently likes to rearrange furniture when the owner's not around. So yeah. Anyhow, my perfumes, everything you can think of. This is a whole room I have to clean, because I lay on one side of the bed here, and I actually made this. I found this 3-drawer nightstand, I think you call it, in the desert in Arizona. Another place I'll be moving to, because I'm in love with Arizona. I was very healthy there. I felt better, and definitely want to get back to that now that I'm aging, and I've been through cancer and many other things. I was emotionally healthy there. Excuse me. Anyway, I made decoupaged these magazine and sticker things out. I cut them out, obviously. Stickers and pictures, and I roughed it up to make it look old. I painted them. Painted the drawers the blue and the outer stuff the green, and I did that for a camper, no, a trailer at that time I was living in. I'm a person that doesn't like to get too close to people, so living in an apartment, a trailer, a home that is in the cities and that stuff, being near people, I don't like them.